Oh, weird. Okay. Huh. Huh. Strange. Interesting. Okay. All right, cool. Rommel, yeah. So Moderna is dropping a pretty big uh, gap. Excuse me. I need to get some water. What did I do with my water? I'll be right back. I must have left it in the kitchen. Okay. Let's see if that's any better. All right. Good morning, Nikki. All right. So I was looking at Moderna. Yeah. Pretty big gap down. And I think it's probably just going to bleed out all day. So we'll see what happens. It can go in it can go in three directions: down, retrace, or sideways. So we just have to keep an eye on it and figure that out. Peloton is down to 79.80. The other one is also down this morning. I was just looking at it. Etsy. This one's interesting because the gap that it will open at breaks trend. It's a trend breakdown. And then it will either bounce at a previous support point, which is 168, or it will free fall to 155. There's a lot of money on the table for us on Etsy. But one thing that may happen is it may retrace and try to fill the gap today. That's why it's kind of acting like it wants to do that. So it could be calls for 20 minutes and then puts for the rest of the day, something like that. We'll see. Tricky. It's going to be a tricky play, but it's going to be worth it. All right, let's see what we have on the stock market chameleon. ALF. ALF closed at 3.57 yesterday. Hit 6 this morning, is now at 5.4. So that one's really wound up. That one's really wound up to pop. Let's take a look at the shares float. 3.3 million. Wow. Oh my goodness. This one really could be something. ALF. Gonna have to blow some day trades on that one. We'll be targeting ALF. $26 minutes to the open. And let's see what's up on Tesla. Is it way up? Was it? Let me take a look. I saw it on my chart really quick. Tesla. Oh, it's not necessarily way up, but it's trading a lot of volume. Let's see. Right. Okay. No. There's no trade there right now. Home. This is another one that we need to have on our radar this morning. Home. I'm going to take off XP. Home closed yesterday, for example, at 31, But then I guess it was not an earnings release, some kind of news. If we can find out the news, great. Popped to 44, and now it's leveled off to 36.5. Actually, looking at the graph, it looks like a merger, so I don't think that that actually might be in play. And then we have NMRD, which I still have on the right here, but it's pretty volatile. It moved from 1250 after hours yesterday all the way down to 9.75, then all the way back up to 13.5, then today all the way down to 10, then all the way up to 14.4, and now it's at 13.3. So anyway, it provides trades, but you guys are going to have to know when to get out. You're going to have to know when to get in and when to get out. NMRD. It's going to be more for high frequency traders with unlimited day trading ability. So you can just get in, get out, get in, get out. Yeah. Also MITO, MITO, MITO. It was at $1.20 yesterday. It doubled, went to 250, and now it's at 2. So we'll have our eyes on that one. That's also another good high frequency trading setup type of trade. Jordan asks, can I check Home Depot? Well, there's nothing setting up this morning for the opening bell on Home Depot, but maybe during the day for a swing trade, we can look at that. Right now, we're getting everything ready for the opening bell, which is where there's our biggest money-making trades of the day, and they're day trades. So for swing trades, we'll take a look at things in the middle of the day. I took a look at TRVN already. Let's see. Mito, Alf, AMS. Pull up AMS. So AMS situation is it went all the way to 6.5 from about 3.5, so almost a double, but it's back to 4.5 right now. So that's another one we'll have on watch. But the main home run trades today that we're looking at are Moderna for downside, and Etsy also for potential downside. I'm gonna move those into my top slots here. But Etsy is going to be a little bit more tricky. We'll see how that goes. Now, what I want to look at here is the biggest decliners. We have Fastly, FSLY. Was at 58 yesterday, is going to open at 46. So this may provide an amazing either retracement gap or continuation put play for us. PayPal is also up a smidge. It closed at 247. It's at 257. So it's really only a smidge, not that big of a deal. I'll put it up in the corner in case it starts running all day. Let me put, let's see, got to reorganize this a little bit. I want to get Fastly up higher. Yeah, that's perfect. Fastly showing really bad signs, like very bearish, bearish continuation going on Fastly there. Also, Rocket is down 13%. Whew. OCGN also. Take a look at Rocket. Rocket was at 23 and is now at 19.5. It's really hard to get a trade out of Rocket, though. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. The float is just so big. And then we also have, so we got OCGN. I'd like to take a quick look at that. So OCGN closed at 11.25 yesterday and is now at 9.4. So that's almost 2 points of drop. It has been all over the map. So that may provide some gains for you if you can pick the right direction, OCGN. SCMR. What's up with SCMR? Somebody's really begging for SCMR. No, not playing SCMR. You have $500 to spend. What should you invest in? Oh, I love those. You should private message me and get on some kind of a growth plan, because that's just not enough money. BNTX is down 11%. VXRT is down 10%. We got a lot down this morning in the bigger caps. That's just not enough. It went from 7.4 to 6.7. That's just not enough on VXRT for us. And there's Moderna, Etsy. Let's see. 2 was at 7.8, is now at 7.2. That's just, yeah, again, not enough. Nothing to move. Quote on low volume is down from 17 to 14. Yeah, maybe we'll look at that, but it's very low volume. Yeah, I'm gonna get us out of that, because if we get into the options on that, the spread's gonna be terrible. So we have some pretty damn good stuff this morning, and it's almost all puts, other than the high frequency trades. So ALF looks to be potentially a great high frequency trade. NMRD, you might want to write these down. MITO, MITO, and MITT, MIT, MITT, and then OCGN, providing some volatility this morning. We put AMS over here. There's also AMS. So what we'll be looking on those high frequency trade breakouts is for them to break the high of the day. And then you're in and out in a matter of seconds, sometimes milliseconds. So you want to have a good setup for that. Is Robinhood legit? Yeah, but there's certainly better platforms. They're as legit as the law will allow them to rape you, which is some. Like I explained it yesterday. So like Robinhood has free trading, right? Free commission-free trading. And so does almost every platform now. But you have to think of commission-free as like free shipping when you buy something. Free shipping when you buy something, usually the price of the item is a little bit more expensive than if you could get it somewhere else and pay for shipping, right? So that's what happens, is you are paying for the free somehow. Those companies are making so much money selling your order flow, which is what they do, and then they're giving you a bad fill. Basically, that's what you get for free. You're getting a bad fill, and it might not matter to you much. You might lose $1. You might lose $10, maybe $20. but to them, it adds up to billions, millions and billions. So Peloton this morning, unfortunately, the drop continues on the unfortunate incidents that have been going on with Peloton. So Peloton possibly continuing. That's what we got in yesterday for on the swing trade. And let's see, and Moderna, we're going to be going for a puts on Moderna, opening gap puts. Fidelity or Vanguard over Robinhood? Fidelity. Wish is that one. Which is that one? Moderna. mRNA. But most of your platforms, you can just type the word Moderna and it will bring up the ticker. Just in case I ever say something, because it sounds like I make the mistake of sometimes saying the name of a company and not giving you the ticker. Etsy is ETSY. That's another one we may be playing either retracement on or breakdown on. And any of these trades that we go into this morning might not work out. So you need to be ready to sell them. You need to be ready to cut them either when the profit is reached in a couple minutes, for example. Could be a minute, could be 20 seconds. Or at a loss, could be for profit, or it could be at a slight loss or break even. We need to get out. And so you need to be prepared for that. If you're not able to do that, like for whatever excuse, pattern day trading rule, or you think you're going to try and talk yourself into staying in, whatever, just don't do the trade. Don't open the trade if you can't close the trade. These are day trades today that we'll be doing. If you're in the situation where you can't day trade, just wait throughout the day for us to signal you some swing trades to get into. We'll be getting to swing trades mid-morning, mid-market rather. And again, if you're in the learning phase or the training phase, like I mentioned yesterday, then you're not ready to fly the F-14. You need to get back into the simulator and you need to paper trade. You're not ready to trade real money. So if you are still learning, if you're still in training, make 100% damn sure that you're only paper trading. And in the meantime, just keep putting your money into a stockpile that keeps growing, just your savings, your real money. Just keep growing that while you're in training. It's like getting your license to trade. You're not ready to fly the F-14 yet. You're not ready for live munition. So if you're still learning 100%, be honest with yourself and switch right on over to paper trading, because during the learning phase, that's where you want to be. Maybe that's not sexy, but it ends up being sexy as you start to get really, really good and you're not even losing money. Every time you make a mistake and your money keeps growing, that starts to become pretty sexy. In fact, eventually you might hope that it stays that way forever. But unfortunately, at some point, you're going to have to switch over to real money trading. But at that point, you will be a profitable trader, ready to get in the F-14, the $50 million F-14 cockpit. Should you have bought Candace? They made a Candace coin. Oh, that's funny. I'm not familiar with the Candace coin. That's hilarious. I didn't know. When did they do that? When she died? So they're going to make like commemorative coins now. Wow, that's insane. Just think about that. So all you got to do is figure out who's like the oldest, most famous person right now who's ready to croak, and just start stalking for that coin, right? Like for a long time, I was like, Leonard Nimoy, he's the next guy who's going to die. Leonard Nimoy, and then one day I was right. You guys clicked on TikTok this morning. You guys click the question mark button at the bottom and vote right now for your favorite question that you'd like answered, or a couple of them. And in about 20 seconds, I'll go in there and I'll see which ones voted to the top, and I'll answer that question. Go. All right, I'm refreshing the Market Chameleon while they're doing that. See if there's any new pops on the radar. Not really. Mito has gone up. Yep, Mito has gone up from 1.9 to 2.2 since we've been talking about them. And that's a fine way to get into a trade. By the way, let's check the questions now. So 3 likes about Doge. Of course, we knew it was going to be about Doge. So like, I have to do my Samuel L. Jackson now. Say Doge one more time, motherfucker. One more time. Anyway, Doge will be $1 by the time Elon does his thing on Saturday. That's it. That's all you got to know about Doge. Is Ethereum Classic going to break all-time high again today? I don't know, but you should already be in it, and then just like incrementally selling on anything extreme. All right, we got 9 minutes to the market open. Question was, what trading platform do you suggest? I suggest Thinkorswim, but for the ultimate beginners, Robinhood, and then in between, once you're done with Robinhood, go up to Webull. But I don't know, some of our members seem to really dislike Webull. So I'm not 100% able to recommend Webull, but Thinkorswim is the best platform out there, and it's not even that great. So every platform has its problems. Rommel says, since you changed to TD, everything's been way better. I don't know if that's what you said, Rommel, but that's my translation. Is Activision going to continue going down? No, I don't think so. Young Hui, are you going to be around for class later today? Try to attend class tonight and ask me that question. We can analyze it, and I'll show you why Activision is not going to continue going down. I'm not sure when I'm going to do class today. I might do class early, if that works for everybody. I'm talking about like during the market even. I might do class at the normal time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern time, or I might do class during the market. All right, we got 7 minutes and 30 seconds to the open. And the most promising prospects are Moderna short, Etsy short, Fastly short, and ALF high frequency trade, and Mito high frequency trade. So I'm going to put that on my big systems right now, on my HFT system, high frequency system. That's the one up there. And we'll be ready to go. So Mito and Alf I've got up. And I want to make sure I got Etsy. Etsy is really positioned for a free fall. However, it might start with calls, retracement first to fill the gap. And Moderna. How's everybody doing this morning? better. All right, great. So I use Thinkorswim. Parker Miner, you asked, what are my opinions on Chainlink? Can you tell me about Chainlink? I'm not familiar. Is that a new form of blockchain? We've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds to the open. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio and come day trade live with us this morning session. We're going to make a lot of money. Peloton dropping hard right now. Must have been another downgrade. It's got multiple downgrades this morning. You guys on TikTok, click the link in my bio. It'll take you right into our trading community Discord server. We've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds to the open. Watching Moderna, Etsy, Fastly, Rocket if it'll move, PayPal if it does anything, and Peloton dropping. And then for momentum breakout trading, high frequency trading, we've got ALF, ALF, which is Alabama Power. And we've got MITO, MITO. We also have MIT, MITT. And a little bit more volatile is NMRD. Israel says, good luck, everyone. Let's have a good day. Yes. Let's try seeing if the NASA cap gives us any extra luck this morning. All right. We've got 3 minutes and 45 seconds to the open. The S&P 500 is 1% shy of a record high. That's what they're trying to report today. I'll be watching the market. Rates are stable at the moment. We've got 3 minutes to the market open. Hey, thank you very much. Good night. Check out a movie I did the music for called Night of the Templar, and it's Night. It's a pretty cool movie about a knight that comes back 600 years later to modern times in spirit to take revenge on those who murdered him. The last Templar knight. It's called Night of the Templar. Cool movie. I like it. I think you'll like it. Let me know what you think of the music score. That's what I did. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We're already in Peloton puts, Yanghui, so I don't know. Today could be a retracement day for Peloton, and I wouldn't care because I'm already down. I'm already up good on the position. It's a swing position. Swing positions oscillate. So we're in the play. It was alerted yesterday. We'll see. I mean, it's bad news, so, but you never know. Okay, everybody, 1 minute and 40 seconds to the market open. Be ready to grab whatever I recommend, which could be Moderna puts, could be Etsy calls. We'll see. And then just remember, don't get in if you can't get out right away. We don't want anybody trapped in a trade. Just watch if that's you instead of getting in. 1 minute and 10 seconds to the open. Getting ready for Moderna, Etsy, Peloton, PayPal, Fastly, Rocket, and then a couple of high-frequency trades, ALF, ALF, MITO, MITO, and MITT. Everybody on TikTok, click the link in my bio to come join us and start trading this morning. We are about finished with our morning stock picks program on TikTok. And if you'd like to come trade with us live, click the link in my bio and come on in and join us. And we'll give you those alerts and when to get in, when to get out. And that is going to be happening right now. 20 seconds to the open. 15 seconds to the open. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, a lot of action going on. Moderna puts right away. Moderna puts. Moderna puts. Moderna puts. It has broken to the downside. See Peloton with a huge uptick there. That's Kathy Woods or somebody. All right, Mito, we're watching that for the high frequency trade. Etsy looking like it wants to retrace still. Moderna has pulled off of that breakdown it was going through just a second ago. Give it a second. Give it a second. Alf not breaking out yet. Watch Mito. Mito's coming up. We're looking for the break of 2.51 on Mito. If Moderna hits 152, you need to exit your puts. Etsy turning down at 162. A breakdown of 162 on Etsy, you would get puts 162. So that's what we're looking for. And on Moderna, you're going to have to cut your puts if it breaks 152 to the upside. Amazon dropping, yes. The market dropping. I think Moderna is now going to push to the downside. Alf and Mito are running to pop that high, the pre-market high. So on Alf, we're looking to pop 6.01. And on Mito, we're looking to pop 2.51. There goes those puts on Moderna. Looking good on that. Peloton couldn't quite hold that little morning run. Because it just can't run away from the bad news. Moderna, dropping. All right, this NASA hat's turning out to be a good luck hat. All right, Mito's getting into position. 2.51 is going to be the breakout on Mito. Etsy, remember what I said. I might be looking away. At 162 breakdown on Etsy, you get puts. Fastly, maybe going for the retrace. Possible calls on Fastly, just keep an eye on it. Alf is about to halt to the downside. Mito still running. Moderna puts paying off. What are you guys at on Moderna percentage gains? 54% percentage gains on Moderna. Way to go, Yang Hui. Adam Smith with 15%. Very nice. 21% now. That's right. Get yourselves ready on Etsy. If Etsy breaks that 162 level breakdown, that's going to be a breakdown on Etsy. If you have multiple contracts, that's the way to go. If you are able to afford that, and risk that is a better word for it, then you want to take profits out after large drops. You're just going to have to get good at judging that. It's a sensitivity thing. So let's say you got 5 contracts, 10 contracts, and it just goes boom, 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 boom. Take 1 or 2 or 3 off. And then it starts to retrace a little bit. You're going to be happy you did. And then it goes back down further, and you're happy you didn't sell everything. So you have to take partial profits like that. But one thing's for sure, you guys, this is what I want to make sure, is if your position retraces, let's say, more than 50%. So let's say you're at 50% gains and it pulls back to 25% gains. Theoretically, you should probably get all out, take your profits. 50% retrace after being up. Don't give up your money. Certainly do not lose money now. You're up on Moderna. You're not going to lose money. You understand? It means you must be out before break even if that happens. You do not lose money once you're up this much. Protect your gains. Protect your capital. There's no reason for you to lose money if you're up right now. All right, so Moderna is starting to retrace almost all the way back to the breakdown, which was 147. On the 5-minute candle, you're still in. On the 5-minute candle basis, a very wide risk. But like I just said, don't give back your capital. If you've got gains, take it. If it gets all the way back to break even, you need to be out before break even. Yeah, the market in general is kind of pulling up right now. So that's about a 50% retrace on the on Moderna. So you may wish to get out to protect your capital, or just be on the defense. There we go. You want to get out. Now, if you had multiple contracts, hopefully you took some profits down at the bottom. All these gap downs, all of the gappers are trying to go up right now. So the breakdowns on the gap downs are not progressing to continuation. NMRD about to break out. That'd be at 14.51. You guys write that down. NMRD at 14.51 is all in. It's a very volatile stock, though. Again, don't day trade if you can't day trade. Mito making its move, getting really close. Mito. We're looking for the breakout of 2.51 on Mito. It's at 2.37. $2.38, 2.39. We're waiting for 2.51 breakout on Mito. Excellent, Yang Hui. Good job. Yeah, NMRD about to break out. NMRD broke out. Just broke out, you guys. High frequency traders. I know you were on that with your DOS trader setups. And you want to be around a 5 or a 10-cent ladder with a $15 stock like that. Woo! Look at NMRD go. Broke out at 14.4. It's already at 14.8. Moderna going for another breakdown. If Moderna breaks 143.50, that's puts again. Moderna puts at 143.50. I'm waiting for that breakout on Mito, MITO. And then Moderna, we're hoping for that breakdown. Etsy for a breakdown or a retrace. So we have two ways to go on Etsy, either calls or puts. Fastly looking like it's going to break down. If Fastly breaks 46, you get puts. FSLY, Fastly. If Fastly breaks down below 46, you get puts. Etsy, making a move to the downside. Remember, breakdown of 162 on Etsy is puts. Watch your Etsy. If it breaks 162, you get puts. Fastly, if it breaks 46, get puts. It's right there, FSLY. NMRD hit 15.54. Boy, you high frequency traders, you should have been in and out of that. Let's see, that would be 3 times already now for a total of probably 20 or 30 trades. NMRD. All over that with high frequency trading. Looking for that Mito breakout. That's the one I'm waiting for. It's such a low float. I'm really stuck in Mito. It's like me too. If Moderna breaks 152 to the upside, you could try calls. The market is acting like it's ranging today. It wants to be in indecision land. ALF did not follow through. If you're able to get puts on ALF, it looks like it's going to crap out all day. Me too. It's the Me Too stock movement. So you guys are not in NMRD because it's pulling back. High frequency traders, you know, you took profits all the way up to those key psychological levels. All right, we're about to break 162 on Etsy. If we break down 162 on Etsy, that's puts. The breakdown on Fastly has happened. Yes. So you know what to do. Puts. Puts on Fastly. Etsy's making that move to the downside. It's actually 162.3 if you want to get technical. So if it breaks 162.3 on Etsy to the downside, that's puts. Not every stock on the stock market can hold in a sideways range today. We will see some of these break down or break up, and you want to be there for that. Rommel, yes, Thinkorswim can be screwy sometimes, rarely, maybe 3 times a year. Pretty rare. But restart your computer, do something. Okay, Etsy is just about to break down at 160. Oh, it did. Etsy broke down. You guys get puts on Etsy? I wasn't watching at the exact moment, but you guys are in puts on Etsy, and it is down already 1.5 off of that. Wow. So 10 options would already be up over $1,000. Etsy with the breakdown. Now, that's the one that has the most to fall, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, Etsy. Wow. Etsy could really provide a big return today. Peloton retracing. Kathy Woods getting some confidence behind Peloton. Etsy still dropping. Fastly still dropping. Who's in Fastly puts? Who's in Etsy puts? All right, Adam. And again, if you've got tons of contracts, make sure you take profits on any large moves, anything that's like with energy. If you see a thrusting like move, boom, take some profits off right at the tip of that. Etsy's now 161.5. Fastly's still touching that 46 breakdown point. Exitly? Which stock is Exitly? Oh, Etsy. Man, I've been saying it all morning. ETSY. Etsy. Yeah. All right, Mito with a huge drop off, and it shows like Mito went from 245 to 210. Like everyone took their profits right there, like instantly. And it just goes to show how quick you're gonna have to be on Mito. Mito is a piece of shit. Mito's gonna like really put you through the ringer if you don't have a high frequency trading setup. It's showing you that they're ready to take 40 cents of profit in an instant. All right, Etsy still pushing down. You're still good on Etsy. Yang Hui, yeah, you got to be a long time out of NMRD. 15.49 would have been the key psychological level on that. We've got a lot of stuff going sideways. All right, I'm going to check in on runners and bleeders because we're 10 minutes into the open. GDX possibly running. Let's see. GDX looks like it's running. Make a decision for yourself. Calls on GDX. Staying above the 8 MA. Right now it's kind of having a pullback moment. Maybe that's a good spot to get in. GDX looks like it wants to run all day. Everything gold related is up right now. Rates are in a slight downtrend, so that's good for tech. There goes GDX. So you had your entrance, and now it's up 10 cents from that entrance. Really big pop on GDX. GDX looks like it may run all day. My systems say it's an opportunity. GDX still going, new high of the day. I really wanted Mito to pop that 2.51 level, but it looks like it's just not going to happen right now. Come on, Etsy, I know. If the market were to break down right now, obviously it would follow suit. Your current out on Etsy is 163.6. Jack, for high frequency trading, we trade stock shares. So for Alf, Mito, any of these penny stocks, we just trade shares. NMRD, we just trade shares. We don't MITT. We don't trade the options. But when we do day trade options, which some of these we are doing on Etsy and Moderna, etc., those kinds of stocks, we choose at the money roughly, nearest expiration. But it could be in the money, it could be out of the money, one or the other. Just roughly. It doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of difference as long as you're in the basic at the money region. I got to take a quick restroom break. Be right back. All right. How much you guys up on Etsy? What percentage? %10. Adam, that's the second time that you had much lower numbers than everyone else. I'm pretty sure. Everybody else, what are you up on Etsy? Percent. Willem is up 200% on Etsy. PayPal. Vanessa's up 18%. Maybe he meant 20%. 10%. Okay, you guys. All right. Played Fastly instead of Etsy. Well, Fastly seems to be falling too. PayPal has broken to the downside. PayPal puts. Wow. PayPal dropping probably to yesterday's low, which is about where it's at now. So there may be some play there if it breaks. But PayPal maybe puts could be a good play. Fastly, yep, dropping. Etsy dropping. Peloton going for a reversal. Let's see. Maybe not really seeing that. So far, it's held above VWAP. I think that's wishful thinking and not objective thinking. PayPal, what numbers should we look at for PayPal puts? Just forget it, Jonathan. It's like it's too late if you're still asking questions. PayPal dropping like a ton of bricks at 246, 245, 73. Puts on PayPal. Looks like they're paying off. If you're asking questions, you're too late. Just trade tomorrow and learn our systems today. Don't get in. The market did just break down. All right, we've got some wind on our backs now. Now you might see Etsy start to push down. And it looks like PayPal is just really having a bad day now. PayPal puts potentially going to pay off, possibly. Be careful on that. Certainly the right plays are Etsy and Fastly. Those had a bad earnings reaction and we're going down. Etsy with first sign of strength here. That's your exit right there. Exit Etsy. Exit Etsy. That's your 5-minute exit. You're only going to make like 1% or 2%, but it does look like it's showing some strength off the bottom. That's called an morning star. It's a reversal on Etsy. PayPal coming back up off of that extension there. Watch out, anyone who got in late on PayPal. Fastly exit strategy. Follow the 5-minute candles. I'll help you on that. 45.5 approximately is the exit on Fastly. Current stop, I mean. But it's not a bad thing to take profits if you have multiple contracts when things are extended. So the entire financial sector dropping like a ton of bricks. Rates are dropping. The market is dropping. Energy is dropping. Oil is dropping. Industrials are dropping. Base materials are dropping. Tech is dropping. Communications is dropping. The whole market. It's just a broad market sell-off going on right now. GDX in the meantime is going up and still going up. So that's the salmon swimming the other way. You're still in Fastly. If Etsy breaks low again, you can get puts again. but you should probably get half the position you got before. Because when you're getting into something that's already signaled to the opposite, that's much higher risk. Tonight, we're going to have a class and we're going to talk about position sizing, because I'm sure most of you are risking way more than you should be risking. Wow, fantastic, John. And it didn't even move that much yesterday. Way to go, John. I mean, it didn't move terribly much, like 7%, you know? Yeah. You know, when these trades don't work out, realize that that's what's happening. They're not working out. Don't hold them when you're supposed to get out. You see what I mean? Because when the trade doesn't work out, what does it mean? It means it's not doing what we expect it to do. Therefore, what is it doing? It's doing the opposite. It's not doing what we bet on. So you have to get out. So just realize that, you guys who have trouble getting out of things, when the signal is to get out, just get out. No questions asked. Just get out. Moderna's signal to get out was a long time ago. We're not in Moderna. Actually, right now, Moderna, if it breaks 152, that's what I said before, that's a signal to get in on calls. 152 is a signal to get in on calls, so the opposite direction. We've been out of Moderna for a while on the puts, if that's what you're asking, Christopher. You definitely needed to be out of Moderna on puts. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm so glad you're not in. But if Moderna breaks 152, that could signal calls, getting calls to the upside. And that's looking like it's happening right now. 152, can it do it? It just barely can't. But if it can, you can grab calls. Beanie Man, that message was directly to me. Try to keep it to everyone. Costco's not on my list today, but it may very well be flying. Let's take a look. I'll take off OCGN. OCGN did provide some volatility this morning. There was some break outage there. Yeah, but you really have to have that high frequency setup. All right, Fastly about to make another low. That's good. Etsy, we're out on Etsy. Moderna about to break 152 for calls. Now, that could be a fake out. Don't get too hyped up on Moderna breaking 152 for calls. Here we go. In other words, size way down, because Moderna might just be ranging. That'll be a fake out. There we go. There's the break on Moderna. So you know to get calls on that. You don't wait for me to tell you, because that could be a delayed signal. You listen to what I tell you. 152, get calls, etc., etc. So in fact, at the moment, it is behaving a little bit like it was a fake out, but it is hanging out at 152. Let's see if it can keep pushing. Moderna. So Moderna might be going for a retrace is what's happening. Some of its drop. In which case you just pay attention to key psychological levels like 152.50, 152, 153, 153.50, 154, etc., etc. Those are points in which you can take profits off because there could be a lot of resistance. Yeah, Costco running like crazy this morning. Costco calls. Absolutely. Costco calls. Costco, C-O-S-T. Costco calls. All right. Who got Moderna calls? Look at that. That looks like that turned out to be a good decision. Moderna now 153.50, 153.60. Wow, we're up $1.60 already. 153.60. All right. Who got those calls on Moderna? 153.75. The breakout was 152. 154 almost. Wow, 154. There we go. What a breakout on calls on Moderna. 154.30, 154.40. Yeah. All right, Christopher, what are you up in percentage? 154.29. That was a big extended move. I recommend taking some profits off on Moderna. Right under that key psychological level of 154.50, it is struggling. Take some profits, not all. If it breaks 154.50, you can get back in. But take some profits. 153.60, you've now lost $1 of gain. We're at 153.60. And Moderna is struggling to continue. That was the end of that push. 153.20 now. It's losing. 153.50, 153.60. The time to take profits was right under that key psychological level as it struggled. 154.50. Right as it struggled there. 153.90, 154.20. You're getting a second chance at life. 154.30. 50, and it broke 50. Now you can get back in if you were out. 154.50. Can it push further? 154.75. 154.90. There's that key psychological level. 155, a very strong level. 155. And we broke through 155. Boy, Moderna is really rallying. All right. I think Moderna is going to approach resistance at 157.50. I think that's where this trade ends. 157.50. And that means before it. Don't wait for that number. If you don't have enough experience, you don't wait for the exact number. You get out a little bit before that. $155.20. Nikki, I don't know. I think everybody else can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Okay, thanks. 154.80. 155. There we go. We just broke through that 155 level a little bit, but see how it's struggling? It's just really struggling at 155. You could take all your profits right there and just get back in if it continues. And if it doesn't, you'll think you're lucky stars, and you can tell everybody you got in, you got out at the maximum profit point. See, we're already down 50 cents off that. We're at 154.75, 154.60, 154.50, 154.40. All right, we're pushing back up, 155. There we go, 155.20. You can get back in, top off, whatever it is. Take some profits if you didn't already. 155.10, 155. It's struggling again. See, second time. That's a double top. That could be the end. 155. Might not be back here for an hour. It's going to drop. All right, 155.20. Actually, it's pushing through. 155.50. All right, we got up to 155.50. All right, we're getting over that 155 hump. No, it can't do it. 155.20. It's just the news is just too negative. Meanwhile, Fastly making new lows. How are you guys doing on Fastly? Percentage gains on Fastly. Moderna still struggling at this 155 level. 155.50. There was a strong push just now. 155.60. There was a strong push just now on Moderna. I think we're almost over. At 157, this is over. So make sure you're taking partial profits along the way. All right, taking 20% out twice on Fastly. Excellent. Up 70% on Fastly, Matt says. Fantastic. You don't need to exit. I mean, you do not need to exit yet on Fastly. The signal is not there. It's still doing terribly and showing that it's still doing terribly. But, you can be taking partial profits. If you're only down to like one contract at this point, just let it ride then. Because we still do not have the all-out signal. 71% Fastly from Dad Jokes. All right. Okay, here we go. Moderna, 155, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 6, 156, 10. All right, so that's a big push. 156 is the next key psychological level. It's struggling there. 156.20. All right, we got 156.20 on Moderna. 30, 156.30. Watch out at 156.50. That's a key psychological level. Okay, it's already pulling back underneath the next key psychological level, 156. It's at 155.80. 155 and struggling. It's struggling at 156. Take your profits. Take some of them. Take some profits. 155.80. Sarah's up 57% on Fastly. You guys still can be in Fastly. It's on the 5-minute candles. Your out is at 45.25. But that last push down, you know, it was like 4 red candles on the 2-minute chart. It was like a nice push down on Fastly. It took a few minutes. It really pushed down. That's when you take a little profit. Okay. That's part of the game. You don't just wait for stop outs. You also can take profits on huge extensions. All right. You kind of got to get a feel for that. All right. Moderna trying to get up there again, 155.90. Thank your lucky stars. If 156 is the top, we're there again. This is the second time it's trying to get through 156. 156.30. All right. All right. If you didn't get your chance to take a little profit off there at 156, you had another opportunity. And now we're back down to 155.80, 155.60, 155.50. Falling and falling, 155.40, 155.30. Falling and falling and falling. You had 2 chances to get out up there at 156. And that's usually all you get. You'd be lucky if you get a 3rd chance. I'm going to check the 5-minute candles for the all out. The all out signal is still in play. We're still good. Yes, Matt, every single day trade counts as a day trade. So don't day trade if you can't day trade. All right, Moderna hitting 156 a 3rd time. You lucky sons of bitches. You got another chance to get 156, and it's gone now. It's at 155.30, 155.20. Like I said, you have a moment there. You had a moment to get out at 156 again. All right, your all out is coming up at 154. I'll get the exact number. Hopefully before it happens. 154.35. Moderna all out at 154.35. You're still in Fastly. You're still in Fastly. And we're still in Moderna. 154.35 is the all out on Moderna. 154.35. That's it. You're out. Everybody all out of Moderna. Hopefully you got a chance to take profits along the way. So you even got maybe a better price than that. But that's pretty good. We got in at 152. We got out at 155.35 all out. And we even took profits along the way and some at 156. I think some of you maybe even got some profits at 156.20. Way up there. All right. So how did everybody do on Moderna, mRNA? Can you take some screenshots, please, and post them in Post Your Gains over in the VIP area? I'm going to put the link right now. All right. Throw your stuff into Post Your Gains, and I'll read them out as you post them. Worship Gal says she made $6 on her corn calls. That's pretty funny. All right, Fastly, continuing to go down. You guys who played Moderna, there might have been just a couple of you. Take some screenshots of your gains and go post them in Post Your Gains over in the Discord. And I will read them out. We are still in Fastly. What you guys up on Fastly? What's your percentages? I think you're probably almost hitting 100% now, some of you. Fastly, we're at 44.10 and still dropping on Fastly. Anybody get calls on Costco? That's still running. It's up about $1.50 since we called it out. 82% gains on Fastly for Matt. All right, who's still in Fastly? Nobody should have chickened out yet. I mean, that thing is just putting in perfect signs that you should keep holding. 82% for Fastly for dad jokes as well. Yeah, 380 is a psychological point. Yeah, definitely. Yep. 375, 380. Every dollar level is a little bit. But those round ones are even more so. Obviously, 400 being massive. All right, Fastly still dropping. Coin ranking? Oh, tanking. Well, good. You know, we just want to see when it will find bottom. If anybody wants to try and take puts on coin, maybe it's finding bottom all day. Maybe it's gonna bleed out all day. Sarah posting her gains, current gains over to post your gains. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah, the only good person in the group to post her screenshots of her gains. Come on, guys. Go post your gains and I'll read them out. Good job, Sarah. She's not even closing some of these positions out. She's posting her gains. Nice, responsible trader and member. I challenge the rest of you to be so responsible. Oh, Mito, about to break that high. Mito, we're looking for that high of 2.51. Watch for Mito to break the high. Coin tanking, still tanking, bleeding out. Coin bleeding out. Fastly still in play. The Moderna play has been long over. What's amazing is we chose Moderna to play puts, but soon enough we recognize there's potential for Moderna to run the other way. Etsy just broke new lows. Etsy, back in Etsy. Etsy puts were at 160. They just broke. It's at 159.10. Etsy's going to continue to tank all day. Etsy puts, back in play. Etsy puts. At some point, I become annoying, right? I mean, you just got to deal with it. No, that's not. It's called retracement. I mean, you don't know where that's going to go, Christopher. We're done with Moderna. All right, the plays are Etsy puts right now and Fastly puts and coin puts. I'm surprised coin. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe coin is on my list. No, it's not. But yeah, coin tanking. Coin puts. Sergio, hilarious. So funny. Tesla puts. I don't know. Did it have bad news? What's up with Tesla? You know, we're going after a lot of these other ones because they're really in distress. You know, Tesla looks like it's having a normal trading day. You could try for puts on Tesla, but that's not anything like the plays we're doing, like Etsy and Fastly and Coin. I mean, these things are tanking heavy. But yeah, you could try Tesla. Oil is dropping now to 64.60. So far, this has been a pretty exciting day, really. I mean, we don't always get a ton of trades, right? For us, you guys who are with me every day, you know that we can have some pretty boring mornings filled with chop. At least we got some direction here. Etsy now 158, 158.72. Etsy dropping 158.30. Etsy puts. Fastly still pushing down. Fastly still in play. It's been a solid first hour. It sure has. We're coming up on the first hour. And Etsy 158.30. Etsy puts. Fastly puts. Coin puts. Did anybody get into PayPal? PayPal looks like it's bottomed and it's time to get out. PayPal, exit PayPal. I don't know if somebody went into PayPal. Maybe Sarah. No, she didn't. She's in GDX to the upside. Okay, GDX broke down. Sarah, get out now. It broke down. And the reason why I say get out now is because it's actually up back to where it broke down and where you should have gotten out about 20 minutes ago. So exit GDX. Costco calls actually still in play. Still doing good. Etsy dropping further. Etsy doing breaking new lows. Puts on Etsy. All right, we may be getting out of Fastly any second here. Get ready to get out of Fastly. Get ready to get out of Fastly and exit Fastly. That's it. That's the exit on Fastly. So yes, you had to give back some gains, but that's okay. That's part of trading, especially if you have enough capital to do multiple entrances and exits and get a bunch of contracts. Then you can be taking some profit along the way. So you actually are getting the maximum profit. But that's it. All out on Fastly, on the Fastly play. If it should turn back around and break low again, then you can get puts. You get them again. For now, Etsy puts are still in play. Fastly's off the board. Coin puts still in play. Costco calls still running. It's been a pretty exciting morning. We don't have this many call outs every day. We had a lot in play, and we still got Mito working its way up to 2.51. Sergio says Tesla vehicles sold out for second quarter. I mean, like, how is that bad news? Right? Oh my God, just you guys get puts in Tesla. That just looks awful. I mean, if you can afford it, if it's for, within your risk level. Matt, where have you been? We're all out of Fastly. We called the exit on Fastly a little bit ago. Maybe you're just making that observation. Cool. Yeah, you missed it. Yeah. We exited Fastly. But it is curving down right now. So if you want to stay in, let's see what happens. Because if it curves down from here and breaks low again, why should you get out? Why should you get out? We got out because we don't know. We don't know if that was the bottom. But right now, if you're still in, Matt, it's curving down again. So hang on. But usually what it does now is a 50% retrace, and then it's just going to grunge around here at this bottom for a while. So let's say you have multiple contracts, Matt. You could get rid of like 50% of your position to 80%. You're one of the odd ones that stayed in farther than we were supposed to. So you have an interesting situation. Okay, Etsy is almost hitting the all-out, the stop. The all-out stop on Etsy is 159.75. 159.75. Jonathan, yeah, perfect. It's funny. You were asking right when I was talking about it. 159.75. No, but that's good. This is good communication, okay? So you guys do what Jonathan just did. Like, if you're in a position or whatever, I can't look at everything. I mean, I can't be that on the ball. if there's something I'm forgetting to say and it's like at a very close to a decision point, do what Jonathan just did, which is type, what's the exit on Fastly? What's the all out on Fastly? Or whatever it is that he's talking about, whatever it is. So yeah, in fact, Fastly is pushing down. It's on about a 60% retrace now. That is bearish. Was the 155 call the correct one to choose for Etsy? Well, not calls because it's going down. And no, I think the 160 put. Probably the 160. You want to go like right around where it's at. Right now, Etsy's at 159 approximately. Is the Etsy out? Did it hit yet? No, it didn't hit yet. Okay. The Etsy all out is 159.75. There it is. Ooh, it almost, yeah, it didn't follow through. It almost hit. All right. I feel like, the energy in the market has like stabilized. Do you feel that? There we go. All out on Etsy. I think the market has just like, that's it. It just sort of like bottom in its range. And possibly maybe Costco will keep running with the calls. But I think as far as the low goes, we're at some kind of a bottom right now. Yeah, but Gabby, the 155 is fine. The only problem with going with something that far out of the money is you have to be quicker to take profits, because when it goes against you, it's going to suck your money down to nothing really fast. But on the flip side of that, if the stock like Etsy goes through 155 further to like 153, you're going to make a fortune. You're going to have like a 300% gain. But that's a little fucked. You really want to get at the money. So that would have been 160, 161, 162, whatever it provides. Oh, you hadn't done a put yet? We haven't done a put with you yet? Okay. Let's see how BNet is doing. Let's take a look at that. BNet's still just kind of hanging out up there. We're still waiting for it to get up to about like 8.25, it looks like, my analysis here. I don't know if that's what I've said before, but that looks like what you need to do, 8.25 price target. Okay. But even when it does for us, I have to let it run and buy it on a pullback to the bottom end of the channel. So it's huge amount of patience on Deer. Like it could be a month before we enter Deer. Etsy about to break down. If Etsy breaks lows again, that's puts again. However, I would get smaller position because we're on lower volume now. It could be either a fake out, or it doesn't go as far, or it doesn't even go, and you lose money. So, but yeah, after the first hour of the morning, volume ramps down significantly. Right, Gabby, I think that you probably should stay out of high frequency trades. Given what you just said. And I think you probably stick to the swing trades for a long time. And you can practice with paper trading, high frequency trading. High frequency trading is dangerous, Even professional high frequency traders have weeks where they lose every single day. It's not easy. It's not good. It's something you have to be really good at. All right, Etsy about to break low, 158.11. Here we go, 158.30. If Etsy breaks low, puts 158.25, 158.30. We're waiting for 158.11 break. 158.11. Okay, we're pulling back up a little bit now. Okay, coin. What a drop. Who's in coin puts? Boy, that's paying off right now. Who's got coin puts? I think Faraz, you must have coin puts. You're the one who pointed it out. Okay, you guys closed out gains on Fastly and you didn't post it in Post Your Gains. I know some of you, maybe you're on the free VIP trial thing, but like act like a member. Take a screenshot and go over to Post Your Gains and post your gains, man. Kind of like earn your membership, earn your badge here. Let's go. Sarah did a really good job of posting a screenshot over in Post Your Gains, like this, like non-participatory kind of like freebie membership participation level sucks. Like, no, we don't like that. All right, Foul Balls. Which one? Foul Balls just posted his gains, 604% gains on some Fastly puts. Holy Toledo. 226% gains on Etsy and 29% gains on XLE. Which one of you is Foul Balls? Okay, Willem, how did you end up getting that kind of percentage gain on Fastly? Did you get in when we said? Or were you? I got in earlier on a hunch. Okay. Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Caterpillar just hit all-time high. All right. Caterpillar's got an ABCD with a little c. LEDs and BRN, huge upshots moving right now. Okay. Oh yeah, LEDs. Wow, taking off, you guys. LEDs, high frequency trading is about to halt. LEDs is about to halt. And it is going to halt like right now. Come on. I'm staring at it. It's going to halt. Like, why isn't it halting? Very strange. Wow, it actually avoided the halt. That was strange. All right, fine. Next halt's at 11:50, 11:48. That was a very strange situation there. 11:48 is holding at the halt level, 11:48. Whoa, we got a ton of people trying to sell at 11:48. Oh, boom. All right, it's halted now. LEDS, when it comes out of the halt in 5 minutes, boy, that could be huge. What's going on? Is there some news? What's going on? And then you said BIN. What was it, the other one? BRN. Okay. All right. BRN, not quite the same. Not quite the same level of volume. Watch out on that. SPY retracing back up. SPY coming back up. The market coming back up. That's causing Tesla to bottom and come back up. You'd want to get out of your Tesla. PayPal, same. That was an exit a while back. PayPal definitely bottomed. And coin pulling up off the bottom, off the market, going up. NMRD turning out to be like the greatest short of the day. Went from 15.5 all the way down to 10.35 right now. There's a 33% gain on shorts. Now that the market's going up, Peloton is dropping. How do you like that rhyme or reason? Hey, you guys, thanks for posting your gains now. Kyber, which one of you is Kyber? Kyber with great fastly gains. Thank you for posting that. Very nice. And then Davis Lee with 43% gains on Moderna. Good job. Maybe it's even more than that. It looks like maybe you converted to a vertical. Possibly is what you did to avoid the day trade. Matt Schwartz is Kyber. All right, Matt. Cool. Thanks for doing that. 10:36. All right, we still got 2 minutes before LEDs comes out of the halt. Mito just totally crapping out, taking that off of the list. All right, so we are going to be all over LEDs for high frequency trading. Comes out of the halt in, let's see, 2 more minutes. Looks like Bud is having a good day. Budweiser, I believe that is. Let me take a look at that. Nah, not really, no. I mean, it's up from yesterday, but it's not having a good day on the day today. That's why it's important to measure performance relative to the open, not to yesterday. For day traders, that's what we care about the most. Okay. Yang Hui, you're Davis Lee. Okay. All right, very good. All right, thank you guys. We got 4 people who posted their gains and to post your gains. Appreciate that. That's the kind of member participation we're looking for. If anybody else wants to post their gains, that'd be great. Okay, we're getting ready to come out of the halt in about 30 seconds on LEDS. All right, here's the moment coming. 18 seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's selling off. I'm waiting for the breakout of 12.06. And it's not, it's dropping. Yang Hui, there was a halt because it went up so much. It's called a volatility halt. Go ahead and look that up on Google, volatility halt. All right, we're seeing some upside on LEDs, LEDS. I'm waiting for the break at 12.05. It's at 11.55, 11.6, 7, 11.5, 7, 8, 5. Here we go. 12. A lot of orders in 12. There we go. Okay, I'm in. And it looks like we're breaking through 12. There we go. 12.24. 12.41. 12.48. I took 10% off there. That's a key psychological level. 12.49. 12.49, getting out a little bit more. We're about to halt. I have the maximum out right now. 12.5, the halt level just got raised, so we're pushing further. 12.6, 12.7, taking another 10% out right there. 12.7. All right, 12.7, we're at a halt level, taking 20% off there. All right, the halt level has been raised, and all out as the price drops precipitously. And that's the trade. That was the trade in that halt at that moment. High frequency trade. You don't want to be trading halts without a nice high frequency trading setup. I think I got about 2% out of that. That's not a whole lot, but hey, it's something. Little bit of something every day. And I think today we have an IPO, right? Coming up. Let's see. Is that the only one? IPO calendar. Yeah, there's really only one today, and it's kind of low volume, 100 million. Thanks, maybe. Oh, that's cool. All right. Is anybody in any trades that they need me to check on? Anybody like still in something? PayPal? PayPal what? To the downside? About to hop out of Etsy, Jonathan? Still didn't get out of Etsy yet? Okay, Etsy. No, don't hop out of Etsy yet. It looks like it may break low. Yeah, you stayed in too long. But that's okay. It's better to have humility and face the humility, and then let's work on it together, than to be hunkered in a corner like a little broken eggshell. So anyway, no, stay in Etsy if you're in Etsy. That's going to be that's the interesting advice. And then PayPal, up. Byron's in it for up. Byron, you're in it for calls. Okay, well, you're good on that. Keep holding. Keep holding on PayPal calls. I didn't say anything about Roku. I think Matt said something about Roku. Yeah, so no, I didn't say anything about Roku. Costco. What's up with Costco? Yeah, Costco is still kind of going good. It's kind of buckling over a little bit, but still working. Sometimes those things, just go real slow midday for the rest of the day. Still in Costco. Calls. The swing trade on Peloton. No. Let me take a look at it though on the daily chart and see how it looks. No, we're still in Peloton puts. That's a swing. Like that could last several days, maybe even a week or two. So you're in cat calls. That's funny. Cat calls. Oh, it looks pretty good, but I'm not looking at it on the daily chart. I mean, on the intraday chart, but on the daily chart, it looks good. I mean, I think for us, you're probably with me in that with this market, it just seems to be a good idea to just close out your trades every day. Etsy just made a new low. Somebody was still in Etsy. Jonathan, I think it was. Yeah. I'm telling you, keep hanging on to that. And by the way, anyone who wants to get back in it, you could have just got back in it when it broke that low. Yeah, Faraz is, right. Holding things overnight is just about damn near pointless. All right, Faraz, see how Cat goes on these like lightning bolt runs, like and then it goes and it pulls back, and it's just like lightning bolt, and it just did another one. Well, from this point now, you want to take some of that profit. I don't know if you have a whole bunch of calls, but that's what you would do. Is when it has those lightning bolts to take some off at the top of those. Okay, Jonathan. All right, way to go. I'll see you later. Wouldn't it be funny if NMRD, the name of the company, was Nimrod? That would be great. Nimrod on the rise. We're still in skills. You guys can trade options on Robinhood, right? So why do people sometimes go from Robinhood to Webull to try to upgrade? Oh, because of the pre-market. Robinhood would only let you trade from 30 minutes before the market opens. I think that's what it is. Mm. And Adam says that getting a fill in at the mid in Robinhood is also very difficult. I will say that that's difficult also in Thinkorswim, but it's there. It's a little bit easier. You know, you can just go to mid. But to actually get the mid, Fidelity. Fidelity has the best fills in the industry. All right, we got a post from UKnowy32 posting the gains. And then Jonathan, thank you for posting the gains. Had to rush for work, no problem. Awesome. Yeah, it's all about the percentage. Awesome. And then UKnowy32, thank you for posting your GDX gains. They're still going, right? Or did we take that exit? 21% gains. Very nice. Sergio said, plus the PDT rule on Robinhood sucks too. Yeah, but that's the same everywhere, like Rommel was saying. Trade zero. Yeah, that's good. I don't know much about it, other than it's been around for a long time. Good for international clients. Trade zero, and I do believe that they have a very good short locate. So if you want to short a stock, yeah, you can actually do it over there, like Nimrod and MRD today. We could short Nimrod all day. Whereas probably on Thinkorswim, it's not even available to short. LEDs again. I just removed it from my screen. I just removed it. Oh my God, look at that. Yes, LEDs again, breaking the high again. Is at the halt level. High frequency traders, that's another breakout. Byron, change your chart to the 2-minute chart. What system are you on, Byron? Amazon about to break high. Yes. 212, not the greatest. Oh, okay. Anyway, if you can switch to 2-minute, there you go. Get out of PayPal now. PayPal calls. That was the exit just like right now. I was trying to get you set up so that you could see how and when and get out of that. But you need to get out now before I can even get you set up. I'll be right back, guys. Got to run to the kitchen. Nimrod just keeps dropping. What a short. Wow. Almost 45% gains now. If you shorted that from the high. I walk away for a second, Faraz and Costco dropping like a ton of bricks. I think you maybe even are not going to be able to exit at a profit. Jorge Lopez said he just came by to say, fuck Weeble. I have 29,000 buying power, but 29,000 unsettled funds. And I have to wait 2 days to trade with my buying power. Okay, Jorge, all you got to do is switch to a margin trading account. Right now, your account is a cash trading account. You have to switch to a margin trading account, and then you'll be able to trade 1,000 trades per day. You could trade as much as you want. $25 million worth of trading per day. You just have to call them up and switch your account from a cash account to a margin account. Okay, Jorge, that's what'll do it. That's what'll unlock it for you. And then also, depending on how much you want to learn about day trading, if you are at that level, you should probably PM me, private message me, and we should do like a one-on-one about setting you up with high frequency trading. You're not in Costco, Faraz? Okay, good. All right. Well, anyone who is in Costco calls, that was your out back there. Costco broke through previous pivots, and you want to get out of Costco. Healthcare sector is dropping. XLV. Let's see what else might be dropping. What do you guys want? You want something that's running, or you want something that's dropping? You want puts, or you want calls? Yeah, Jorge, that's how it fucking works. Jorge, if you want to trade again on the day, but you have your cash waiting to settle for 3 days because the SEC requires that, you don't get to trade again unless you borrow the money from your brokerage. So they do that all day long. You can do that. What you don't want to do is use margin for leverage. Leverage means trading more money than you have. That you do not want to do. So they'll give you the ability to trade $120,000 if you have 30,000 in there. They'll give you 4-to-1 buying power for on the day, but you just don't use it. What you use it for is to get around the settle 3 days to settle cash rule, so that you can trade unlimited number of times per day. Yeah, Matt also just said it. You don't actually have to use the margin. You just get the benefits of a margin account. But essentially, you are using the margin. You're just staying within your account size for every trade. Fastly, about to break low again. Yeah, forget LEDs. I'm taking that off the radar. That's way toppy now. Well, you don't make money in the midday so much, Yang Hui. However much money you made today so far, like that's it. That's roughly like how much money you're going to make today. The rest, you're just going to be bouncing back and forth in low volume midday. Fastly, new low puts. Tesla, new low puts. Nimrod keeps dropping. NMRD. Wow, Lab D running and running today. Lab D, LABD. Go, go. Tesla puts look like they're going to run down all day. That could be good. BNTX has been on the rise all day. BNTX. I'm going to pull that up, take a look at it. It's leveled off now. This is why I prefer my screener, I think, over this other one that I'm checking. Peloton, yes, it is pulled up a little bit. Uber, possibly dropping. Let's see. Not the most reliable chart. There goes Tesla making a new low. What did you say, Faraz? Death? Oh, deer. Oh, dude, you said deer all-time high, and it spelled death. Maybe when you type, you did say all-time high, yeah, but it's not actually. But it did break out of that pivot back there. It's not an all-time high, but it's a significant high. Okay. When you type, you could do this, for example, to avoid those kinds of confusions. Because what if it's like ATH isn't at an all-time high, right? And then you can do dear new HUD like that, so you can keep them lowercase. I know it doesn't look great. I prefer it the way you did it, but that can really like differentiate. You're an engineer. That can help differentiate those two things even more than just by a space. It keeps them in different classification. Tesla dropping like a ton of bricks. Going to break through 650. Anybody in those Tesla puts? It's hard to grab them because they're expensive. But yeah, Tesla puts paying out today. Cap broke down, yes, and deer still holding. Yeah, it's interesting, right? And look at Lab D. It's just going parabolic. Lab D, LABD. Tesla puts, Lab D calls. GDX hitting a struggling point right now. At 645 level on Tesla, 645, I might be a buyer. For a swing. for like a hold, like long term. The exact level would be, yeah, like 646 really. Etsy still pushing down. You could have got back in Etsy for puts on that new breakdown, which was 158. It's now just hitting 156.68. There's still more room there on Etsy. Etsy downside. And Fastly also broke down at 43.75. That would have been puts as well. No, I'm not going to buy. Actually, you made me think for a second there. Should I buy the shares on Tesla? Maybe. No, depending on the price, though. Maybe I will just buy the shares, but that won't provide necessarily the kind of gains I'm looking for. But you did make me think about that for a second. If I had to buy a particular option on Tesla down at 645, it would be I'd want it for like a quarter of a year, so it could get really expensive. And I like that 75 Delta. Yeah, so it's $15,000 for the September 540 strike. Which I'll probably just go with the 550 strike. Still $15,000. September 17th, September's 550 strike is what I would end up getting for $15,000. So I'd probably size that down into a vertical. But the account that I want to do this in is an IRA account, and I don't want to. They don't allow you to do verticals in an IRA. At least not the one that I have. Wow, Uber just dropped. Like a huge drop. Well, I mean, significant candle. 47.4 all the way down to 46.5. So almost $1 in an instant. Uber could have been bad news. It was just quite the drop. I don't know if any of you have puts on Uber, but way to go. All right, you guys, we usually trade the first 2 hours of the day. Not the whole day, because the whole day can be pretty boring with very low volume. And in fact, we do have a choppy market today. So that's it. We did an hour and 45 minutes plus 30 minutes of pre-market, 2 hours and 15 minutes. And you should have made the bulk of your money during that time. I suggest you don't give it back for the rest of the day, little by little by little by little by little. You're welcome, Israel. So have a good day. I've got some private lessons today. And then we have class tonight. I guess I will do it. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. And that's going to be about position sizing. Class will be about position sizing and how that factors into your risk and how you can just lose all your money in one trade if you aren't thinking about position sizing. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll be here. Tag me if you want me to answer your comment. All right, bye, guys.